Yo, this goes out to all y'all dudes and bros be on some BS in the comment section of my videos talking about some I ain't no real vegetarian and all the rest of that. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. It's early and I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in. I got my spinach right there, kale right there, zucchini, and I'm still not done. I'm still not done. It's early in the morning. I'm still not done. I gotta get my vegetables, baby. You know what I'm saying? You come over here, give me some apples, bananas, all of that. Stop running your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop running your mouth, yo. I'm up early. Problem is, there you go. I'm up early. I'm up early, yo. What you doing? Laying in the bed, eating some Cheetos or something? That's what you doing. I'm up early, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to work. You know what I'm saying? What the problem is, you know what I mean? For real, why you can't get up? Why you can't get up in the morning and get your fruits and vegetables early in the morning? Why you gotta be making comments in the comment section talking about something? He ain't no real vegetarian. He be faking it. What? What the problem is, yo? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You talking about something I'm faking. This is kale, yo. This is real. This is spinach right here. What are you talking about? This is broccoli. Get out of here, yo. And I'm about to get me some granny apples right here. What the problem is, yo? Stop hating. What the problem is, yo? Get on your dean, yo. Straight up. Yeah, I'm about to check out. You know what I'm saying? About to check out. Let's see how much it costs. $2.49. $2.49. Got all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all vegetables. Let's go ahead and use this Vid card. See if I can get some savings. Hold on. Let's go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and pay for this. I don't want y'all to see my card, you know what I mean? Y'all probably take the numbers off my card, try to use it. So, I just came back from the grocery store. I got the things that I needed to buy. And, it dawned on me, I'm a very frugal person. I like, saving as much money as I can when I go out purchasing things, right? And I'm not, like, frugal to the point where, I buy cheap stuff. No. I want to buy things that have worth to it, value, but I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. You understand? So, throughout the years, the way that I've survived is by doing all sorts of things, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's couponing, whether it's buying clothes out of the season, and a couple of things that I definitely want to share with you. Some things you all may know about and some things you all may not know about. Some things, you might not be able to do in your state. Unlike mine in North Carolina, there may be some, deals that's at my grocery store, or it may not be a Harris Teeter at your in your state, your city and state. You understand? So, first thing that I want to say is that I want to break this myth down. You understand? And the myth is, vegetarians spend more money on food than average meat eater does. That's not necessarily true. It just depends on what type of person you are. You understand? And what I mean by that is, if you are the type of person that goes out and get plant-based this, plant-based that, Beyond Burgers, meatless cutlets and stuff like that. You understand? Processed vegetarian food. Yeah, you're gonna spend a lot of money. If you're the type of person that does not prepare meals, home-cooked vegetarian meals, then yes, you are going to spend a lot of money. But if you're someone such as myself, or rather similar to my family, you're not going to spend but so much. Because, the vegetables that I got, kale, of course kale shrinks and spinach shrinks, but kale, spinach, broccoli, zucchini, all of these different vegetables, I'm gonna make dishes out of them.
And within those dishes, they're gonna be grains such as quinoa, black rice, wild rice. You understand? There's gonna be it just depends on what type of meal I'm gonna make. You understand? Or my family's gonna make. My family and I are gonna make. There may be some type of bread. We use spelt flour. And if we don't use spelt flour, we use unbleached, what is it, King St. James or some flour. I forgot the name of the brand or whatever. It doesn't make a difference anyway. You understand? So, I think personally, if you're like a vegetarian such as myself, you know what I'm saying? And you cook your meals, you understand, and you buy little snacks here and there, almonds, cashews, nuts, raisins, different things like that, that you can snack on in between, meals or whatever. You're not going to spend but so much money on groceries. You're not. You understand? I will definitely say that a meat eater is definitely going to save a little bit more. It's not going to be drastically a lot. You understand? Especially dealing with me. I don't buy everything organic. You understand? Because the thing of it is you really don't know if it's organic or not. I mean, let's be real. You really can't tell. If I buy a granny's apple, right? A granny apple, right? And it says, it's organic in comparison to a conventional granny's apple that's not organic, how can I tell the difference? I can tell you based on the taste, I've never been able to tell the difference. Based on the looks, I haven't been able to tell the difference. The only difference is that it's a different PLU number. One says 4017, the other one says 94016. So I don't get caught up in that whole organic thing. You understand? I buy some things, don't get it twisted. I buy some things that's organic, but most things, as far as vegetables, I don't. You understand? So let's just get that out of the way. You don't spend a lot of money on vegetables, way more money on vegetables than you would spend on meat. No, there's not a big ass gap. You understand? Say for example, if a meat eater spends, let's say $500 a month, right? A vegetarian is gonna spend, I say $600 to $650. That ain't that much of a big difference. And really, if you want to really like say, well, it is a big difference, that's $100, $150 that could be in my pocket. Well, just think about it like this. Think about if you continue to eat red meat and eat all of the processed foods that you're eating now, just think about where you're going to end up in a hospital. And that's going to be a hospital bill. That's going to be prescriptions for your, for your drugs that you're going to need every month. Every month, 30 days straight. So it does, being a vegetarian, it is definitely cheaper than a meat eater. When you look at the food that the person buys and what that food does to the body, which will lead you to go to the hospital. You understand? I don't spend much money on clothes. I buy all my clothes out of season. So take for example, if I buy if it's summertime, right? I buy all my summer clothes, winter clothes during the summer. If it's wintertime, I buy all my summer clothes during the winter. And all my clothes are outdated. Like, take for example, I think this is a Hollister shirt. This is outdated. You understand? I'm pretty sure it's probably about, so I paid about $7 to $8 for this shirt online. You know what I'm saying? On Hollister's website. I'm pretty sure that this shirt is probably about 5 to 6 years old. Why do I care? You understand? You would have never known that this is a 5-year-old shirt if I didn't tell you. Straight up. See, most people don't realize that clothes have dates on them. Time. Like, your jeans. You can look on in the back. I think one of them tags, and it'll say 2002 or 2008. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you get clothes from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, because all of those clothes are outdated. and they just, you know, send them off, you know, to those stores, and they mark the price down. You understand? But I don't shop at TJ Maxx anymore or Marshalls because it's just too expensive. For real. TJ Maxx and Marshalls has gotten to the point where it's like, come on, man. Y'all charging too damn much for the type of stuff that y'all selling in here. You understand? So basically what I do is, like I said before, you know, I wait until like to buy my winter clothes. I wait until the summertime comes. You know what I'm saying? Or like around the spring, summertime. You know, I'll wait to buy my jackets, you know, long sleeve shirts and all the rest of that stuff. And I've been doing that for years. And I can tell you, you know, basically my whole closet is name brand. And it's really by default. It's not like I, you know, really went out there to say, you know what, I had this in mind. Like, you know what, I'm getting all name brand clothes. I'm not buying no knockoffs or nothing like that. No, it was just that, you know, Hollister had shirts on sale. You buy 5 of them for $53. Hey, why not? At $10 a piece, a little over $10 a piece, and then they got free shipping. And if you pay over, that's another thing. They got coupons online. You understand? So some of these places was Hollister, American Eagle, you know, or Crombie and Fitch. You know, you spend over $100, you get 20, 30, 40% off. But see, this is the thing, and you know, I don't mean to attack black people. You know, I'm black, but I don't mean to attack us online, because I know that there are other races that are looking at this video. But it's a shame that black people in specific want everything brand new, want like clothes to be up to date, that they want to pay the full price for everything. And this is the reason why we don't have any type of money, because our priorities are just messed up. We'll go out there and spend $1,000 on a Versace, or what is it? I don't even know, like Versace belts or Dolce & Gabbana. I don't even know, but whatever belt costs over $1,200 or whatever have you, we'll spend our money on that. You know what I could do with $1,200? I'm gonna go to 6pm.com. You know, a lot of people used to ask me all the time, yo, where you get your sneakers from? And da-da-da-da-da. Because I wear Sauconys, I wear Vibrams, I wear everything that everybody else don't wear. So not only am I getting my sneakers and stuff like that at a reduced price, but people are looking at me more oftentimes than the other person that got on name brand clothes, like real expensive name brand clothes. Why? Because I don't wear the same shit that everybody else wears. You know what I'm saying? I got I got two pair of fast chic boots. You understand that? The Vibrams, you know, they strap across or whatever have you. I got about 3-4 pair of regular Farashiki, you know, shoes. I got all of them joints like on sale. I got 2 of the boots from Vibram.com. I got them, they were like $150 or some shit like that. I got them for like $69. Straight up. I'll wait until everything goes on sale. I make sure whatever card that's out, you know what I'm saying, whether it's in the case of Harris Teeter, you know what I'm saying, the Vic card, in the case of Food Lion, the MVP card, you know what I'm saying, and I'm pretty sure, you know, you all, whether it's Key Food or Pathmark or you know, whatever, Publix doesn't have a card. Whatever grocery store, you know, your local grocery store is, I'm pretty sure that they have cards too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about like how Harris, you know, how other grocery stores does theirs, but I know at Harris Teeter, you know, it's a premium grocery store, and people oftentimes don't like shopping there because they'll sit back and say it's too expensive. I don't think that. You understand? Because what Harris Teeter does is you have the Vic card. You understand? You get money off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like how I showed you in the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then they have, you know, coupons that they send you, you know, email you. You know what I'm saying? And state, hey, listen, you spend $80 on Tuesday, you get $20 off or some shit like that. Buy 2, get 3 free or something like that. And then not only that, you could take that, right? The eVic, you know what I'm saying? You could take that and combine it with the regular Vic, and you can walk out damn near your groceries damn half. You spending $100, and excuse me, your bill, your grocery bill is $300, and you only had to pay $125. You just gotta think smart. You just gotta think smart, man. Because nowadays, we're dealing with, we're about to go where no man has gone before, and that's a thing called hyperinflation. And if you haven't, sat down and did a real budget and put your priorities in place, the time is now to do it if you haven't done it yet. And it's crazy because not only are we going into, this thing called hyperinflation, where, gas prices is going to soar and food is going to soar up and all the necessities, are going to soar, skyrocket, right? But we're running out of stuff. We're running out of stuff. You go to the grocery nowadays, you try to get toilet tissue, you try to get, deodorant or something like that. The whole shelf where the deodorant was at one point in time is gone. Why? Because people are buying it up. And they still going through this thing where there are boats sitting, and what is it, the Pacific? I think it's Pacific, because I think this is the Atlantic Ocean. I don't, you all tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but in California, the ships are just sitting there with full of cargo. You understand? And I just think that personally we need to get it right. You know what I'm saying? If we haven't ever got it right, we need to get it right now. You understand? I've managed to survive. I've managed to live in nice places. I've managed to survive based off of just me being a frugal person and just looking out for coupons. You know what I'm saying? And just budgeting and just putting my priorities, where they supposed to be. My next car, you know what I'm saying? I'm not buying it, going to no car dealership or no shit like that. I'm going right up the street to this auction. Straight up. That plain and simple. And I know some of you all are too bougie to buy a car off the auction or whatever, but you just think about it like this. If I could get me a Toyota Camry, right? Let's say Toyota Camry I'm gonna get is like 15 years old, right? It may need a this or that. By the time I pay for it, right? And then I finish paying on what I need, you know what I'm saying? For it to, be fixed and, work. Let's say I spent about $5,000-$6,000 total. Think about that. I'm not making no car payments. That car is mine. And you know how Toyota Camrys run. You could pour water in a Toyota Camry and that shit is still be functioning regular. You could spit in the gas tank and that'll be a half a tank of gas. You understand? I'm not trying to live like the Joneses. I'm not trying to impress anyone but me. That's it. And some may sit back and say, well, you saving all this money or whatever have you, and what are you doing with it? Well, guess what? The money that I'm saving, I'm going to invest. That's what I'm going to do. See, one thing that I've learned is this, man. If you make enough money to afford, let's say a brand new Mercedes-Benz, right? Buy a Honda Accord. If you make enough money to live in a mansion, live in a community like this. It's one thing that I've learned, and it was self-taught, is to always live below your means, not above. Above is gonna get you buried in the debt. Straight up. And let those credit cards work for you. Don't use the credit cards if you don't have the money. Nah, what you do is what I do. Every month, I pay my rent with my credit cards. All my bills, utilities, everything, I pay with credit cards. That's it. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I don't even know why I take my debit card out. Because I never use it. Straight up. That plain and simple. I don't take money out of the bank. I don't keep money on me. And this is how I'm able to save it. This is how I'm able to be strategic with my money. In other words, this is how I'm able to use money as a tool, as a resource, to keep it in my pocket. Because I see oftentimes our race, you know what I'm saying, do dumb shit. We want the newest this and the newest that, and then once that gets old, then we want the new version of that. Like, yo, stop getting played. iPhone is gonna keep on coming out with the 13, the 14, the 15, the 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yo, if that phone ain't making you no damn money, let me tell you something. It's irrelevant. Stop at 12 and keep that motherfucker. Most of you all are making payments on your phone. Like you don't even own it. Which is crazy. This Galaxy S21 that I'm recording on, Ultra, whatever the shit is, guess what? It's paid for. Paid in full. And I'm almost done with making my money back. So guess what? At the end of the day, this Galaxy that I'm recording on, right? This shit is making me money. It's generating money for me. Other than that, why the hell y'all got high-powered phones if you're not using it to make money? But you just want to take pictures? Let me tell you something. I got a bullshit ass phone that I take with me to the gym. And I throw that shit around. Some people be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why is he throwing? Because it's a piece of shit phone. Most piece of shit phones, they have decent cameras on them. And if they don't have decent cameras, guess what? You can always get a filter and change it up and jazz it up and make it look good. So if that's all you doing is like basic recording and pictures, you could just buy a regular phone for that shit. But we always gotta have the nicest and the newest, which makes no sense. Period. This is the reason why I'm trying to get myself in the best shape that I can get myself in. You want to know why? Because it keeps me out of the damn hospital. That's one. And two, yo, I've said this numerous of times. I had a friend, right, named Supreme. I used to go out with him, you know what I'm saying? And all the chicks used to look at him. You understand? At that time, man, I've had dreads most of my life. That was like my second or third set of dreads. And I eventually cut them off, you know what I'm saying? But at that time I had dreads, they were long. I had a herringbone chain, you know what I'm saying? I had the nice butter leather, the fresh Timbs, all that. I spent a lot on my outfits when I was going out with him. You know what he had on? A regular Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, some jeans, and he always kept his sneakers up to par and well, he had different watches, so gold watch. But you know why he stood out? It's because his physique. He took the time out to get in the gym and work out. So he didn't have to put on all of those cosmetics, accessories, and shit like that in order for him to look good. He didn't have to do none of that. All he did was just go to the gym. And it only cost him less $30, $40, $50 a month. And I don't even think he went to the gym. I think he just did push-ups, sit-ups, and all the rest of that shit when he was at home. So it cost him nothing. And that's the way you gotta think. Let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, right? You really don't like working out. Do you like saving money? Is the question. Straight up. Because if you like saving money, then it's key for you to work out. The smaller you get, the better. I'm telling you, this is my word. Yo, I wear extra small in shirts now, right? I'm not lying. I used to wear extra large because that back in the 90s, you know how that shit went. Back in the 90s, you had to wear things 3 to 4 times bigger than you, right? I started wearing my size. You see what I'm saying? Size 32, 33 in waist jeans. I don't even wear jeans anymore. I wear, you know what I'm saying, sweats. You understand? So I was about to say something out of pocket, but I ain't gonna say that. So, yeah. So I started wearing extra smalls in my regular size pants, and the smaller you are, the more savings. Like most of those clothes, the smaller clothes are always on sale. Always on sale. And you all know the smaller the sneaker or sneaker size and all of that, that's always cheaper. It starts to get expensive once you start going up and like starting from like large all the way on up. But medium, small, extra small, all that stuff is always on sale. Straight up. Just think about it. In the summer, you don't really have to wear anything. I wear a tank top. I get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Let me just be real with you. I'm somewhat in shape now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, I want to be like stage ready. I don't want to enter any type of contest or no shit like that. But I definitely want to look like I'm entering to a contest or some shit like that. You understand? So I'm decent. If you were to see me, you could tell that I work out. You understand? So, you know what I'm saying? Summertime, I could wear tank tops, some shorts, and some flip-flops and pull chicks. While you gotta buy this, and that, and da-da-da. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. I want to keep money in my pocket. And the money that I keep in my pocket, I want to invest in other things so I can make more money. Because money is nothing but a tool. It's a resource. And you use money to make more money. And it's just that plain and simple. I hope that I helped you all out. You know what I'm saying? These are tactics that you could use in you know, any and every state, with the exception of, you know, the grocery stores. Certain things, you know what I'm saying, I mentioned that strictly in Charlotte, North Carolina. But outside of that, these are things that you could utilize anywhere. You understand? And yo, I'm not lying. Like I've definitely, out of all my years, so let me just like keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Before I get out of here, like out of all my years, I could tell you, I've worked, man, probably 1 year of my whole life. I'm talking about like in combination. I'll give it this, 2 years max. And I ain't talking about 2 years straight at one job. I'm talking about like a bunch of temporary jobs here and there, and I quit this job, I got hired here. All together, out of all my life, 2 years of my life, I've actually worked a conventional job. Conventional jobs, plural. Out of the rest of those years, I've hustled. You know what I'm saying? Hustled, meaning, you know, I'm a street man, I sold things, I'm a salesman, you know what I'm saying? And while in the process of doing that, I've always stayed afloat because I know how to save money. I know how to use money the right way. And I always get what I want. That plain and simple. And my family never goes without. I've never skipped a meal. The lights never got turned off. The water, never been evicted. None of that. Now, of course, you know, technically, I've been evicted, you know what I'm saying, twice. But I'm talking about my family and I, you know what I'm saying, once I started having children. You know, overall, I hope this helped you all out. If you all have any, you know, good ideas, you know, that I could use as well as anyone else on how to save money, you know, some secret coupons or whatever floating in the air, you know, let us know in the comment section. Other than that, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Peace.